My Navnet TZ Touch system is a plethora of information for everybody. People that might be cruising, circumnavigating, sailing, and heck, me fishing. Fishing for me is where it's all at. I want to catch that big fish. I want to win that trophy. And I've got some really neat little tricks to show you using simple systems on my Navnet TZ Touch. All right, Eric, set and drift. Tell me what the real deal is and how we use it with our data boxes.
Great question, Captain. On the Navnet TZ Touch display, with set and drift, we can actually look and see exactly how the boat is pointing because that's our heading, yet our course over ground line is going to be different depending on how the boat is being set by the wind, waves, or current. And in this case, the display is actually telling us a lot of information because we have data boxes to show the same information digitally. This information on set and drift that we're showing right now is important for cruising boats, but for fishing, how do you actually use set and drift information on the display both graphically and numerically to help you catch fish?
Good question. The beauty of all these data boxes being able to add and subtract and the values of what they contain is I can use that to my advantage when it comes to fishing. I came out here first drift, made what I call a test drift. I know I've caught some fish in this area, in fact some tournament winning fish. I know I want to drift across these spots, but my drift, my track line, this green line is telling me where I've been, and my course over ground vector is telling me where I'm going. I'm not going to hit my spots. That's not going to work. So if I want to set up a nice good drift to accommodate for our set and drift that's been given to us, I want to start right about there. I tap on it, I hit go to. When I'm going to pull everything in, I'm going to go right to that spot. I'm going to set up my drift, and my next drift is going to take me right over those spots.
You can see that graphically, we can see the green line, which is our heading line coming out of the front of the boat, and that's the way the boat is pointing. But the dotted red line is our actual course over ground line. That's the way that we're traveling across the water. And you compare that with the actual numeric values in the data boxes and use those two pieces of information together, and that's a surefire way to get closer to the fish.
All right, Eric, one of the things that I really love about my TZ Touch is the ability to see things in real time, if you will. For instance, we're gonna be bouncing across these little rock piles. We did a test drift. We came up on it. We made a pass across there just to see what the conditions are dealing us. We know what our drift was going to be, what our approximate heading was going to be. So I now know where I want to be to start. Looking at our course over ground vector, it's going to show me exactly where I am going to be positioned on that. Two things. I know I'm going to hit the rock pile just the way I want to, but also if there's something else further down the road, if there's another one of my spots that I want to hit, I might want to start thinking about a different presentation or a different bait or a different tactic. The beauty of this is it's all real time.
Right.
And it is truly at the touch of a hand.
Exactly.
Eric, things have changed, our conditions have changed. The front is approaching, and we know since the wind is starting to clock around, it went from east to southeast. It's practically straight south
now,
combined with the current. What it's doing is it's taking us just about along the coast. The red dotted line is our course over ground vector line, and it's taking us along a path that really doesn't thrill me. So what I think we're going to do, I'd love to be cutting across all these waypoints. This is a nice native ledge. As you can see, I've made many drifts across it. What I want to do is I want to set up right there. And what that's going to do is that's going to put us where our course over ground vector is going to take us right across that whole branch of stuff.
Absolutely.
Take it one step further, Safe Helm Autopilot. All I got to do is put it in auto, go nav. It's going to take me to my waypoint, put it in gear, and it will actually turn me around and take me right to the spot.
Yeah, once we hit the point, back it down, and we'll drift right over your points where you want to go.
There you go, folks. Another fine fishing fact from Furuno. Take a look at this one and a few others at www.furunousa.com.